The question that I've got today, and it comes from someone that I've been mentoring, and they've got a situation where their organisation used to do regular 360 reviews every time they completed a project, and the leadership team have stopped those 360 reviews, and she's wondering how to go about reinvigorating them again. And she's not quite sure why they've stopped, but she's disappointed that they're stopped because it was a great learning experience for her. So that's the question that she has.
Yeah, it makes me wonder, why would you stop a 360 review or those types after projects? Usually you do get together with the team and you talk about what worked and what didn't work. So but I have heard people saying that they don't like to give those types of reviews anymore because they're fear of coming across in the wrong way and being accused of bullying or whatever.
Yeah, it's really sad, isn't it?
It's so sad because
where's the learning? Where's the learning now? Where do we get an opportunity to learn?
Oh my God. So I would say to her, at the end of the day, this is all part where we were talking about the fact that you've got to take control of your career as well, and you're responsible for what happens and doesn't happen. So just ask your boss, either directly, the two of you, and say, what's happened to the 360 reviews? I really liked them. I got value out of them. Find out what the reason is, or at the next meeting that you have as a team, bring it up then, put it and say, what's happened to those reviews? I find them valuable. I see. And if you get an answer back saying, oh, well, some people were sensitive to the feedback or the critique, or and we're worried about what we say and what we don't. Well, if the team says we're good with it, we're happy for you to give us critique, we don't see it as criticism, then continue it. If
you'd hate it to go to a vote, though, wouldn't you? Like, it has to be part of the culture. It has to be okay to talk about what went wrong in a project, because we have to be okay with making mistakes. We have to be okay with failure. We have to be okay with learning how to do things better. And I'd hate it to go to a vote and for it to be voted on. And
if they're having a conversation within the team, that's when you find out what are your issues. Why would anybody be worried about giving critique to their team if they know how to give it in the correct manner?
Spot on.
As a leader, you should know how to be able to say to a team member, perhaps you could have done this a little bit better, or let's try it this way next time, or I noticed that this didn't happen, whatever. You can do it in a polite and respectful way where people don't feel threatened. And if they're oversensitive about things, I mean, seriously, when are we going to stop being so oversensitive about getting some feedback? Feedback is good.
Do it in a respectful way, but absolutely, feedback is critical. Just do it in a respectful way.
Absolutely. So I would tell this person, have that conversation with your boss one-on-one, if you feel that it's more appropriate. Find out the reasons why they're not having it. Or if you have a team that you're all able to just have a chat together, bring it up in a team meeting and say, I mean, I used to have consultants all the time bring up things in team meetings saying, why don't we do it this? Why don't we do this way? We'd like to see more of this. And I always listened to them. I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. Let's do it. Let's start that. And it works, but nothing works if you don't ask the question or if you don't have the conversation.
So true. So we'd love to hear your thoughts. If you've got some other suggestions about the issue that we're talking about or how it can be resolved, we would love to hear from you.